Hello everybody, I'm Miguel Sanchez and welcome to a special video. It's going to take lots of parts to get there. In fact, 15 parts to get there, as I'm counting down all of the top TV channels in America. All 153 of them, from worst to best. And I'm going to give you every explanation of why they count. So, if you have any ideas for me, feel free to leave in the comments down below. Anyways, this is part 1 of this of the countdown, so if you have any ideas, please feel free to leave them in the comments below, okay? So I'm only going to count, I'm going to do numbers 153 to 141. So please feel free to leave your suggestions in the comments below, okay? Good. Without further ado, let's get started. Number 153. Hogar de HGTV. Listen, I don't get it, but Hogar de HGTV is not a pretty good channel. Not the best I can say, but it's not what you're thinking that you're supposed to say. So unfortunately, Hogar de HGTV deserves number 153. But as for the credits, it's not the way it's supposed to say. So yeah, Hogar de HGTV, not a pretty good channel. So yeah, 153 on the list. That's what I'm supposed to say. Number 152. beIN Sports En Español. Okay, so you might be thinking that beIN Sports En Español is pretty much a good channel, but the Spanish language version of beIN Sports. beIN Sports En Español is definitely not a good channel. It places number 142 on the list. I gotta say this, just in case you don't understand it to be, it doesn't add matter of fact, believe in yourself. How could this be? Well, it all depends on your question, so you gotta be sure on what your thoughts and deserve. So, in any case, beIN Sports En Español is definitely not one on the list, but I gotta say, definitely one that treasure forever. So, just gotta believe yourself to say how much do I love you. And, yeah, that's all I gotta say. beIN Sports En Español is number 142 on the list. I mean, number 152, sorry, on the list. Number 151. beIN Sports. Oh my gosh, beIN Sports. Do you know about me? I don't know about you, but besides the point, I just want to say beIN Sports is much better than beIN Sports En Español, the Spanish language version of beIN Sports, but beIN Sports is just as I'm supposed to say because they have been until it's real. So you gotta thank beIN Sports for that because they are well known into the future and bringing us international sport competitions from some of the most professional sporting leagues in the world. And if this matters to me, then beIN Sports En Español, just like beIN Sports En Español, beIN Sports can do that much better of a good thing. And I gotta say, it ain't over until I say it's over. So you got this already, and I gotta say, it's not happening unless we try to bring it to you. So good luck, beIN Sports. You can do better in the next round. Number 150. NBC LX Home. Okay, so for number 150 on the list, we got NBC LX Home. And I gotta say this to you, it's pretty much a good show. It started as LX, then LX News, now it's just NBC LX Home. After the transition from its news programming to a more lifestyle format that happened to be one of a kind. That's focusing on home, food, travel, everything. But I gotta say, this show is not enough to survive the ratings. It's not how it's supposed to end, but it is what it is. So guys, if you're looking at NBC LX Home, you gotta believe in yourself. That's just not how it's supposed to stay. So good luck, NBC LX Home. You can do better than that next time you're around. So be proud of yourself, okay? NBC LX Home is number 150 on the list. Number 149. Sportsman Channel. Well, here we are at number 149 on the list. This one is Sportsman Channel. Sportsman Channel is not a good channel to say, but in the end, it's just the way it's supposed to say. So, guys, if you're looking at this right now, Sportsman Channel is not a pretty good channel to say, but I must predict anything is not clear when you're looking at each other, and I just gotta say, no one, and I mean no one, just ever knows when you're going hunting, fishing, or whatever it is that you're doing right now. So if it's okay, you're gonna be clear, no matter what you're supposed to say. So my eyes on you. I'm watching you. Always watching Sportsman Channel. You gotta get back up to the top. No matter what happens, we still got you. So go for the gold, okay? Got it? Capiche? Yeah, capiche. Moving on. Number 148. Comedy.TV. So, we're talking about Comedy.TV next. Huh? Well, we're on number 148 on the list, and that means it can only mean one thing. That's right, it's not enough comedy. You know what I'm supposed to say. That's right, Comedy.TV be able to oversee its impressions on the small screen, but it doesn't matter because it's got lots of it, including Comics Unleashed with Byron Allen, and it's not enough. And it even got Funny You Should Ask. It's still not enough to bring the heat of the world. And I just gotta say, this one is not enough to say that Comedy.TV isn't enough to bring the pain into my own respect. So, good for you, Comedy.TV. You ruined it. Moving on. Number 147. Univision Tlnovelas. Okay, so let's make this clear. Univision Tlnovelas is ranked on the news ratings, but as Gala Novelas, not Univision Tlnovelas. Ugh! You got the name wrong, Televisa Univision. That's okay. As long as we're okay, we got this. Mexican telenovelas from Televisa, I can get clear with that. But being on number 147 on the list is definitely not worth it. Oh boy, so bad. So much for that. But yeah, I gotta say, this is definitely not a good channel for this. And I want to remind you that it's totally for the good, for the total good. And that is why I just wanted to say this to you. Univision Tlnovelas is not Univision. This is why it's number one on the list. I guarantee it. Number 146. CNN En Español. So, CNN En Español is number 146 on the list, huh? Well, that can only be one thing. It's not living the news it's supposed to be. You're supposed to go there. Just like the slogan says, go there. You know the drill by now. It doesn't mean what I'm supposed to say. I could do better than that. But CNN En Español is doing worse than English language counterpart CNN. As a matter of fact, it could do better than next time. So next time we watch CNN En Español, just remember, you're watching Spanish language news in Latin America and across the U.S. Keep your eyes peeled for it. No matter what happens, we still got you. I'm waiting on you. No matter what happens, we're still with you. Okay? Clear? Good. That's why it's on the list. And one more weather information, I've got just a number for you. Number 145. AccuWeather Network. Do you trust me when you get to AccuWeather Network? Well, guess what? It is number 145 on the list. Because it didn't get the most accurate weather information. Just as we expected, just like its main competitors, it's not accurate. Just like accurate as AccuWeather. Because if you're not going back and forth between these networks, you can't decide what to do with. And besides, many people don't get AccuWeather Network, just like their local affiliates. And that is why I can't decide on it. And that's why I gotta put it on number 145 on the list of the most popular TV channels of 2023. That it was a pretty rough year, but it is what it is. So yeah, AccuWeather, justice has been served. Oh, and speaking of justice, we move on to number 144. JusticeCentral.tv. Aha! That's what justice serves to you. You see, that is what I'm talking about on the next channel on the list, JusticeCentral.tv. As you can see, it's got everything, ranging from action, adventure. Actually, not much action, adventure, but all things court. Everything in the courtroom. You got everything from Judge Roth to Judge Christina Perez, and even Judge Karen and Judge Maybelline. And of course, you can't forget the newest additions, Judge Marilyn Billion and Judge Greg Mathis. They're new to the JusticeCentral.tv family, so get ready, guys! You've been served! This is why JusticeCentral.tv deserves number 144 on the list. It needs more audience. Continuing on, we have a Spanish language network that has more family in its flair. Number 143. Discovery Familia. Now they got me thinking, what is wrong with Discovery Familia? As you can see, it's losing all of its children's programming in the early mornings, in the afternoons, showcasing all the children's content to be shown only in the mornings, and all the family-friendly content that cover the whole schedule. Where's Discovery Kids on Español? Where's Discovery Kids? That is totally not fair. Besides the point, it needs to revamp its schedule. Discovery Familia needs to revamp its schedule. But despite being owned by Warner Brothers Discovery, I hate that company. By the man who ruled it all, David Zaslav, his guy has gone nowhere. He's purging every single content he has. But now it's gotta change. So Discovery Familia, make it happen. So from one purging family to another, from one purging channel to another, we go to a channel that lets you watch your baby blossom. Number 142. BabyFirstTV. Oh yeah, now that's what I'm talking about, BabyFirstTV. One of my all-time favorite networks when I was a kid. It's got everything. Harry the Bunny, Vocabulary, I love it. Kelly Knock Knock, Bonnie Bear, Rainbow Horse, Hide and Seek, Peekaboo, I See You. It's got it all. Even numbers around the globe. And it's got it all. Goo Goo, he's here. Gaga, she's here. I can't believe the whole crew has finally come together, and I totally fell in love with this channel. But the ratings are not so good, except it's finally ranked number 142 on the list. So how come it could be easier said than done? Well, all things can be said in more parts than usual. So yeah, thank you, Baby First, and Blossom, you're my favorite flower. Alright, but closing out part 1, we have number 141, Cleo TV. And finally, to close us out in part 1, we have Cleo TV, who finishes in number 141 last year on the ratings. So yeah, Cleo TV did not do very well and according to the ratings, but it did do better when it comes to serving itself through the better half of the ratings platform. Besides, Cleo TV is aimed at black women. You never know what's gonna happen next. Besides, we all know what Cleo TV can do. It's the sister channel to TV1. I know it. Besides the truth, it can do much better than that. I know it. Just you wait. Cleo TV can do better. As for you, it's named after Cleopatra, the goddess of Egypt. You never know what's gonna happen next, but we do get it. So sometimes Cleo TV could do better than that. And with that, we cap off part 1. Next time we see you, we'll be in part 2. So stay tuned. And that will do it for part 1 of Every American TV Channel Right from last year in 2023. So let's get a recap before we sign off. At number 153, we have Hogar de HGTV. At number 152, beIN Sports En Español. At number 151, beIN Sports. At number 150, NBC LX Home. And number 149, Sportsman Channel. And number 148, Comedy.tv. And number 147, Univision Tlnovelas, and number 146, CNN En Español, and number 145, AccuWeather Network, and number 144, JusticeCentral.tv, and number 143, Discovery Familia, and number 142, BabyFirstTV, and at number 141, Cleo TV. So thank you again for watching. We'll cover numbers 140 to 131 next time in part 2. So if you like what you saw, please leave a like. It helps the channel a lot. If you hate it, leave a dislike. Share with your friends. Leave a comment below and subscribe to notifications to want to miss a new video or live stream from me as the channel on the road to 4,200 subscribers. If you want to see more videos just like this, I got a playlist for you. You can go check it out once there's more than one video up there. I'll put it up there at the top right corner of the screen so you can go click on it and watch all past parts anytime you want. With that being said, thanks again for watching. I'll see you in part 2 coming soon. I'm going to sign off. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you in another video. Laters!